The never-ending story of Femi Fani-Kayode and his fourth wife, Precious Chikwendu. This story will never go away. Each day, one thing or the other must surely come out, and this is the reason why any young lady in a relationship should watch out for red flags. You don't joke with red flags. Hi guys, you're watching Mchikky series. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you for your support. I quite appreciate that. It's good to have you around again. And if you are new to this channel, thank you for clicking on this video. Make yourself comfortable as we get right into this video. So, the story of Femi Fani-Kayode and his ex-fourth wife, Precious Chikwendu, who has 4 children for him, 4 boys, for him, has been trending for some days now. They are fighting for the custody of the children. The lady narrated a lot of stories about him. He also came up with his own allegation. The lady said she has not seen her children since last year she packed out of his house. And she made a video she posted on her Instagram page asking mothers to intervene on her behalf so that she'll be able to have access to her children.
I haven't been myself getting a picture of my son in school with a scar on his face, and I have no explanation. I don't even know what was wrong with him. I don't know how he got injured. I have no idea what is wrong with him. All of this is not for who was wrong and who was right, but for my children. There's a court order that I should see my children, and that both lawyers should make an arrangement for my children to spend some time with me this Christmas. Basically, for me to assess him, because I put in those pictures and videos of what happened to my son Liam. Well, apparently his lawyer wants to go on an appeal for me not to have the opportunity to see my kids this period. Now the thoughts of my children with injuries and other things that I might not know drives me sick every second I think about it. This is not a call for who's right or who's wrong or what happened in the previous relationship. All of that is over. I'm just appealing to mothers, to women, to every good person who has a conscience to please help me.
Very sad. How can a mother be alive without her children? But I don't know why he has decided to use these kids as a weapon against her. Most rich people, that's the way they do when they marry young girls and things don't work out well. They tend to use their children against them. And this is completely wrong. It is unacceptable. Since then, FFK has responded to her saying that the children are okay, they're being well taken care of. They grant her access to the kids in his house. Is it that they granted her access to FFK's house that she packed out? She ran away from the house. That means the house is not a safe place for her. They should find the common ground that is out of his house where she'll be able to see her children. It seems like the authority doesn't want to do the right thing. They are doing this thing because FFK is very influential. Femi Fani-Kayode is a politician and 2-time Minister of Federal Republic of Nigeria. He used to be Minister of Culture and Tourism. Eventually, he became Minister of Aviation. He was previously married to 3 women that the marriage could not last and they went their separate ways. However, he is still claiming that he's married to the Ghanaian, the 3rd one that left. The woman is in Ghana, the woman is not in Nigeria. But what I find really interesting is how the woman, whenever there is any controversies about him when it comes to marriage between Precious Chikwendu, this 4th wife, she will write long epistle, which makes me think, could it be the woman writing or is it Femi Fani-Kayode influencing it? I can't see a reason why a woman who is not living with the man will waste her time and energy writing long epistle. So Femi Fani-Kayode and Precious Chikwendu, they've been at the neck of each other recently. She had an interview with the media personality Chudem, whereby she shared everything that happened, how she met Femi Fani-Kayode, eventually till the marriage ended, which I find very traumatizing and very intense. At each stage of that story, I was literally gasping for my breath. How she was able to endure all this, how she was able to be in that house till the last moment she left, which I see lots of red flags that she neglected, she avoided. Before I got to this point, a lot of things have happened.
Even at the cost of that embryo implanting in me, I had the most violent experience. That he'll get rid of it, he'll get the cockroach out of my stomach. So the first thing he's going to ask is for a picture to debunk stories. That's the first thing he does whenever there's a fight. He says it's a cultural things with the Igbos that we are rude. That's why we don't have a hierarchy. Of course, it's very obvious that the things on the media he sponsors.
Children, where are they?
They are with him. I haven't seen them since August 2nd, 2020.
Since August 2nd, 2020, you've not seen your children?
Not seen my children.
Since August of last year, you've not seen your children. Did the court grant him custody?
No.
What was really shocking to me was that when she was pregnant for the first baby, according to her, that the man has been violent and was even saying it's because of this cockroach she was carrying that he will remove the cockroach. Most of the stories that she recounted is the kind of story that will be very difficult for one to get over. Most of the allegations she made were very striking. At each point of this story, there was red flag. There was never a way that there was nothing to show that this man is not the best man on earth. But she stayed there. She accepted to endure and to continue. According to her, the man has erectile dysfunction, so I don't even know how they were enjoying the other room. Then, the part of their children, the 4 children, their first and the triplets, were through IVF. They did that through gender selection. And it's these same kids that she suffered so much to bring to this world, put her life in danger, to give birth to, that he still prevents her from seeing them. And in that interview, the full interview, she said that she wanted to have the triplets abroad because it is a high-risk pregnancy. At a stage, she said yes. After a while, he started coming up with stories. All I could see is just manipulation. He manipulated her and he got what he wanted. Then she was in for it and she kept it pushing. And also, FFK has his own story to tell, whereby they caught Precious with a naval officer in the hotel. He also shared that story. But what is very shocking to me is that whenever they have issues and they settle the issue, you see them making videos, according to her, so that they will make videos, because the man wants to show the whole world that they're still together, that there's nothing wrong with the marriage.
Why you be taking start to finish my house people?
Please do. Oh.
Stop eating my food.
Are you videoing?
This food is for the babies and I, not for you.
This is before or after?
After what?
After I strap you and put gun in your mouth? Oha soup, please. Oh.
Stop begging for food.
Please, I want food. Please, beg. I'm begging you. One for Sahara reporter. Hey.
Just a joker.
So believe whatever you see on social media at your own risk. A lot of people, they come to social media, they present their family as the best. They showcase their marriage as marriage without problem, bed of roses. While they're fighting every day at home, the house is not conducive for the kids. The house is a living hell. And most people watching them online, you hear them saying they tap into their blessing, that they are couple goals, not knowing that the blessing they're tapping into is even a curse. Their marriage is in pieces. There is no peace in that house. And that is the kind of life you wish for yourself. So if you can remember also, FFK accused Precious of being mentally deranged, and that's the reason why she cannot take care of the children. But whatever the case is, mad woman also see the children. There is no way you can compare the care a child has from the mother to the care the child gets from the father. Don't get me wrong, 2 of them should have access to the kids because the kids belong to 2 of them. But the thing is that most men, they hardly stay at home. They don't even have time for the children. They leave the kids to the nanny to take care of. When a man goes for a business trip and stays for like 2 weeks or 1 month, at a stretch, leaving the kids with the nanny, so how will you be there to say exactly what transpired? What happened to your kids? That they are really doing so well? There's no way you can compare the mother's care to nanny's care. That one is incomparable. So I believe it will be good for the court to grant Precious access to her kids. There was time Precious accused the FFK of bringing different women to the house. He met another beauty queen, Miss Mchikky Nerita, who was crowned as Queen of Aso International 2019. In 2020, there is another Egyptian lady known as Nest Magala that he was also entangled with. A couple of ladies really, and these ladies are also as fair as his ex. That means he likes Oyibo Pepe. I can see he's seriously obsessed with Precious. So at the end of the day, it seems like some ladies, whenever there is problem in a relationship, they still want to get in. They don't even bother to know the history, what happened in the guy's previous relationship. What they're only after is, would they even have access to that house? Would they even be married? Not minding what transpired. The earlier women start asking questions concerning a man's previous relationship, and the man also asks questions about the lady's previous relationship, the better for two of them to be able to make an informed decision. So ladies, please look out for red flags, just like guys should also look out for red flags. Don't overlook any red flags. If you see anything at the onset of the relationship you feel you cannot take on, you can't condone, you'll not be able to live with it, then you leave the relationship. You call it quit at the early stage before you even think of having kids. Eventually, when you have kids, have it at the back of your mind that whatever the situation is, your kids never began to be in this drama. You and whoever your spouse is that you guys decided to bring these kids into the world should find a way to co-parent, find a way to make it a common level playing field whereby a man and the woman will have access to the kids, because the kids belong to both of you. In a family where there are kids, the kids are supposed to have access to their two parents. I don't care what anybody says. It's supposed to allow this lady see her children, whatever the case is. So let me know what you guys think. I'm gonna sign off here. Stay healthy and safe. Remember to share this video with family and friends if you love it, and subscribe to the channel if you've not done already. And I'm gonna catch you guys in my next video. Bye and remain blessed.